You're throwing my lady.
Oh, why, thank you.
Was that recording?
Yes, it was.
That's going to be the beginning of the episode, isn't it? You're throwing my lady.
It is now.
Welcome, everybody.
Welcome.
To episode 4 of Conspiracy Complex, the podcast. I have a little spit in my mouth, sorry. The podcast where we teach you about conspiracy theories and get drunk while doing it.
Exactly. So you already know what it is. Each episode, one of us is going to be telling the other conspiracy theory. And that's this one this week.
Yes.
And the other is going to be playing a drinking game, getting drunk while hearing it. And that is me.
Yay! And we do different drinks every episode. And this week, we are doing a Cranberry Pomegranate Margarita.
Woo!
I found this on Pinterest, and the Pinterest person is Collect Like Caitlin. So, shout out to them. Thank you for your drinks.
Thank you.
Let's do this shit, huh?
Whoop!
Whoop whoop! So...
Also, happy Christmas time.
Happy December.
If you couldn't tell, we're hyped about it.
Very hyped.
We have these decorations.
We have a gnome Santa.
How cute they are.
Very excited. We should have one more episode before Christmas out, so that'll be our Christmas episode. If you celebrate.
Yeah, happy holidays to everybody.
All the holidays.
We're definitely not just pushing Christmas.
We just celebrate Christmas. That's why we're talking about it.
Anyway, let's get started with this Cranberry Pomegranate Margarita.
Woo-hoo! So this is triple sec. It says just regular triple sec, but all we have is orange.
So technically it's going to be like a cranberry orange
Pomegranate
margarita. Either
we're
way,
going to
it's
make it
gonna be
happen.
good. So how much of that are you putting in?
2 ounces.
2 ounces.
Ooh, right on the line.
Ooh, we're getting good at this.
I'm getting good at this. And then 4 ounces of tequila. This is tequila, in case you're wondering.
And that is 4 ounces of tequila.
Yes. This feels like a lot.
Yeah, it
This
does.
is a lot of tequila.
That's okay. Tequila is my favorite, so keep it going.
Tequila is not my favorite, but that's okay. I tried to find something that was tequila, because I know that that's your fave.
Oh,
you know I got you.
You're so sweet.
And then 6 ounces of this, which is cranberry pomegranate.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh, that's strong.
I
can smell it from here.
Oh, y'all are going to be witnessing some fine Delaney drunkenness.
It's going to be in rare form tonight.
Ooh, fun form.
Yes. Drunk Delaney is a fun time. Man, I'm getting great at this pouring thing.
Girl.
Next up, we got lime juice. You're going to do 2 ounces lime juice. Am I at 12?
That was the most grandpa shit I've ever seen you do.
I'm not wearing my
glasses. I've seen you do a lot of
glasses.
grandpa shit.
I'm not wearing my glasses or my contacts.
You literally went... like the face and everything.
I want to make sure it tastes good, and then you throw in some frozen cranberries, which honestly I should have done first. We'll never learn to put the frozen things in first.
If y'all see any kind of produce up here, just assume that you put it in first. Assume that we're fucking it up.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Is that enough? That should be enough.
Well, that's a lot.
Well, they're in there. In there swimwear.
In there like swimwear.
All right,
now what do you do?
Shake it over the sink. Shake it over the sink. In case the lid pops off, which is what just happened to me. In case you were wondering what that noise was.
Oh, when you shake it, I'm supposed to shake it for you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. Shake it. Shake it. All right. And then we pour. The cranberries aren't even going into the cup. What am I doing?
I don't know what you're doing. You're straining it.
That's okay. Shh, nobody knows. I don't usually do the pouring process. They're not great. I told you, don't eat them.
Okay, I knew cranberry juice was tart, but oh my god, I've never had a real cranberry.
They're not good. I tried one before. We were on camera.
These are really big glasses.
Well, I'm just trying to make them even.
Oh, gotcha. I thought you were like, that's not enough. I was like, no, these are really big glasses.
And you can't get the... Okay.
Aesthetically.
Then you add some cranberries. Thanks, Mom. That should be enough.
That looks cute.
That's cute. And then it said to garnish with candy canes.
What the hell were you going to say?
I couldn't think of the word, and in my brain I said peppermint sticks. Candy canes. I could only find the mini ones at Target, so.
Cute.
I don't know if I'll be able to get them open. We'll see. I should have opened them before we were on camera.
We'll get good at this shit yet, guys.
Do you want me? I'm gonna put it right there.
It's so cute. It's so cute.
You know, one day the intros will actually not be a hot mess. Today's not that day. We're only 4 episodes in.
This is honestly my favorite part.
It really is. It's the most fun.
Yeah, it's the most fun.
Ooh, it's so cute. Okay.
Okay, we gotta show the camera real quick. Look at how cute these are, guys. And then look at the little bears. You see the little bears?
The little bears. Why'd you say it?
That's how you have to say it.
The little bears. All right, let's try this. It's
All right.
very tequila. Cheers.
Oh shit.
Ooh. That's good.
That's a lot of tequila.
That's intense.
You feel it before you taste it.
It's true. It's not bad though. Like it doesn't have like a super tequila-y taste.
Yeah, no.
It's just like it's a little warm. It's definitely warm. It's warm in there. Yeah. So you're gonna have a fun night.
Oh, I'm gonna put ice cubes in this shit.
As you should.
Okay. Pro tip: add ice.
And we'll be back
with a conspiracy theory.
Yeah, we will. Yes.
Wait, that wasn't even that.
See, now you got a little shake back there.
Yeah.
See?
I'm trying.
Look at you. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
I was gonna let you keep going.
Hello, world.
La 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 la. Welcome back.
Why do you sound like him?
I don't know. I'm really good at impressions. Sometimes. Not always.
What impression did we just say we were going to do?
Oh, we were going to do British.
Oh, yes.
So today we're going to be speaking, well,
hello.
It's probably not going to stay very long. We're going to be speaking in British accent. We're not going to be speaking at all because I cannot talk. We're going to be speaking in a British accent because our conspiracy theory today is in Stonehenge. Stonehenge! And your drink word.
What's my drinking word?
Stone.
You're an asshole.
Stone or stones. One or the other.
Sick. It's gonna be both.
Alright, so to start us off with a little bit of history.
Oh, wait. So before we start,
everybody
yes. Grab the drink.
You got your drinks.
I got mine. And we're drinking every time we hear this one say stone or stones.
Yes.
So prepare to get fucked up with me.
Or, really caffeinated.
Or really caffeinated.
Depending on what you're drinking.
Oh,
Only drink if you're 21.
Yes, we have to have the disclaimer. We do not condone underage drinking. Please drink legally and responsibly.
Always.
Also,
never drive after drinking with one of our episodes.
Exactly.
Never ever.
Do not operate heavy machinery while listening to this episode.
No forklifts.
Also, Christian!
We're looking at you!
You do not have to drink to have fun with us.
Never
You can
ever.
play this drinking game with water. Always
Juice.
a good call. Keep hydrated. Juice.
Tea.
Coffee.
Soda. Whatever you feeling.
Milkshake.
Yes.
Brings all the boys to the yard. Okay, anyway.
Alright. Starting us off with a little history. Stonehenge is a prehistoric monument.
She already said it once, guys, by the way.
On the Salisbury Plain in Wiltshire, England. I have to zoom in a little bit because I'm not wearing my glasses. So the outer ring, so it's two rings, and then there's there's little stones in the middle.
Okay.
So the outer ring is large standing stones that are about 13 feet high and weigh about 25 tons. And they're topped with connecting horizontal stones. So it's with a horizontal one on top.
Yeah, they're and
then there's one on top.
they make giant tables or
And
pie signs.
those are called trilothons.
They make trilothons.
Yeah, exactly. When it makes a pie symbol, that's called a trilothon.
Ooh, fancy.
And so the inside ring is made of smaller stones that are called,
Stones.
I swear I can talk, blue stones.
Jesus Christ. Okay, 2 sips, guys. Hold up.
Ooh. And then inside
That's a long one.
the smaller ring, there are cholithons, which are the...
Oh, she didn't say it.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And so the stones are oriented facing
Stones.
facing the sunrise on the summer solstice.
Oh.
So yeah, I don't know what direction that is because I have no directional anything, but sunrise of the summer solstice. And they have these things called earthworks. They're set within earthworks, which are basically like changes in the ground that are typically made from like piles of rock.
Oh.
So there's like changes of the ground. So like there will be grass and then there will be like a dry patch. And that's just from like where the stones were piled at one point in time.
Oh.
I thought that was interesting.
That is interesting. Why isn't the grass growing back?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
It didn't give me an answer to that question. But you can research it, or I can research it, and maybe we can answer it for you later.
Woo!
So the Stonehenge is near hundreds of burial mounds, which if you've ever been anywhere in Europe, like Scotland or any of those places, burial mounds are very common. They're just like giant hills, and then they're like kind of like tombs. I've been in one.
Oh, what are they made of?
Dirt.
Oh.
Yeah, they're just giant
Interesting.
mounds, people buried inside.
Oh, okay.
There's like the one that I went in.
Walk in there?
Well, the one that I went in Wales was really big. Like it was huge. Like there's a picture of me somewhere like standing on top of it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And you can like go in, but it's really narrow walkway. It was very claustrophobic.
Oh.
Hated every second of it. But yeah, it's like a little walkway, and then there's like little it almost reminded me of like those videos you see of like inside pyramids. There's like little
Oh,
like, spaces.
okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know if they're all like that, but the one that I saw in Wales was like that. So the Stonehenge is believed to be constructed between 3000 BC and 2000 BC, so it's like a 1,000-year period.
Okay.
So the earth bank surrounding the outer circle has been carbon dated to around 3100 BC. And then the second circle has been carbon dated to between 2400 and 2200 BC. So that's why it's such a large age gap, is that the earth in between the circles is like different, like varies in the carbon dating.
Oh, shit.
Heavily.
That's wild. So this was like a cultural thing. Because I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything about that.
Well, we'll get into that. Of
okay.
There is no like, archaeologists have like a lot of different theories, which we're going to get into, of what they think Stonehenge could have been for. But there's no like one set thing where they're like, this is for sure what it was for, this is for sure what it was, why they built it. Like no one really knows why it was built for sure.
Oh.
It's just there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, you just said stone twice.
That's okay. So there's lots of theories, and we're going to get into it.
Woo,
and I'm so excited. I texted
theories.
Delaney yesterday when I was doing the research for it, and I was like, I literally cannot wait to tell you this because I know exactly how she's going to react, and it's going to be great. Okay.
And then that scared me because I was like, Meg only says that when it's like either super outrageous.
They are though.
Or like
just strap in.
I can't wait.
It's going to get wild. And it starts with the very first one. So, our very first theory.
Mm-hmm.
Now remember, we're in England. So
You're so excited.
Folklore is a very heavy, like very big thing in like England, Ireland, all those areas.
Mm-hmm.
In like the British Isle and Ireland.
Yeah.
Folklore is a very big thing.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. So our first theory is that Stonehenge was built by a giant.
I love it.
I know! That's why I get so excited. I was like, every single one of these is great. She's going to love it.
Tell me about this giant. Tell me he has a good name.
I never found a name for him.
What the fuck? Okay, let's name the giant.
Gerald the Giant. That's the first name I came on my mind. Gerald!
You said Gerald and I thought of G-Eazy, so now it's G-Eazy the Giant.
Perfect! G-Eazy the Giant. So, like I said, early historians, especially in that part of the world, are heavily influenced by folktales and folklore. So, this theory started with Geoffrey of Monmouth? I don't know how to say that. Please don't make fun of me. He was like the main person who really believed this theory. And he was a British cleric and historiographer. I read that really weird and it didn't make sense in my brain. So he thought that the giant brought the stones from Africa to Ireland for their healing properties. Remember, this is in England. Like, Stonehenge is in England. From Africa to Ireland, and then King Aurelius wanted to make a battle monument in England. And so Merlin, you know, the wizard.
There's so many characters suddenly entering the storyline.
Merlin, Merlin.
Yeah, Merlin was on our last episode, or maybe it was episode 2.
He was in one of them, though.
I think it was episode 2. You were making fun of Merle.
Merle.
So good old Merle's back. Yeah,
Merle's back. So Merlin suggested the stones. So I don't really know how they got the stones from Ireland to England. I really should have chosen a different one because this is so bad.
The fucking giant. He probably took 3 steps.
He just jumped.
He just threw the stones over there.
But so he suggested to use these stones for his battle monument. And so then Merlin commissioned a giant, G-Eazy the giant.
G-Eazy!
And he built the structure for King Aurelius. So in this theory, Stonehenge is a battle monument. Which is...
what were they battling?
What
did they battle?
I didn't look into that, actually. Maybe just for, good fortune in battle.
Oh,
for
okay.
The winning of battle. I don't really know. I didn't look into that. I should have looked into that, but I didn't. But it was a battle monument.
Yeah. Okay. All right, G-Eazy, we see.
This one's so funny to me.
Oh, this is number 2.
Oh, we're moving on to number 2.
Okay, theory number 2.
Theory number 2. It was an ancient team building exercise. And while I was doing this, so me and Delaney met while working at Target, and all I could think about was me and you coming into work and then being like, hey, you're gonna move these 25-ton rocks and put them in a circle. And us being like, are you fucking kidding me?
We would have been like, absolutely the fuck not.
I'm gonna go chill in the back room. Mm-hmm. Let me know when it's my break time.
Yep.
There's not a lot of information on this theory. I just thought it was so fucking funny. Like, oh, you show up to work and they're like, hey, guess what we're doing? And you're like, oh, God.
That would have been the day I quit.
So basically all the information that I got about this one is that some archaeologists believe it was a show of unity from different tribes of Neolithic people in Britain. So they built Stonehenge as a show of their unity to become one group.
A little prehistoric UN.
Yeah. That's cute.
That's cute.
So it was a team building exercise.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
I like that one.
That one was, I thought that one was so funny. Theory number 3. We're moving through them fast.
We are.
Okay.
I thought I was drinking fast because I'm already feeling it.
Listen, we could smell the tequila from a mile away, so.
Yeah, there's one thing I know this drink has in it. It is tequila.
There's tequila in that one for sure.
Ooh, y'all might want to add something else to this if you made it at home.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Or maybe just not as much tequila. That recipe was very heavy.
Or maybe more tequila. Well, you don't know your life.
Listen, whatever you like, all right?
Whatever you like. Whatever.
We're not here to judge. We're here to entertain.
Yeah, we're happy if you're happy.
Precisely. All right, theory number 3.
I almost said cuatro.
For those of you that speak Spanish, it's not cuatro, it's tres.
And I know that. I'm just drinking now. Tequila.
All right. So theory number 3 is that it was an ancient health spa.
Okay.
Which I feel that. I love that. Okay.
All right, some hot stone massages. And
you know it. Some petties.
Mayonnaise, some petties.
Yes. So basically, the blue stones that are at the center. So remember, there's the.
You know, I actually don't know what Stonehenge is. I know kind of what it looks like. I just haven't looked into it that much. I didn't know there was a center, so I guess a problem.
Let me Google it for you.
So sweet.
See, look. Okay, it shows it. So there's that, and there's another ring, and then there's some in the middle.
Oh, okay.
So that's the map of it.
Okay.
That's how they were built.
That into the video too.
See, okay, there we go.
Oh, I see.
Okay. So the blue stones that are at the center that form the what's that word? Trilithons.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
The blue stones in the center.
Oh, stones. Damn.
They were actually from a place in Wales, where people would go to like chip the stone off to make like healing amulets and like basically what modern day crystals are like. They would go and like make necklaces out of it and stuff. Cool. So those rocks specifically are used for healing and magical properties. And people would travel like from miles and miles away to get to this place in Wales to chip off pieces of the rock to have those healing properties with them. Like I said, to make it into jewelry and amulets and things to carry with them. So because of those blue stones, they think that it was either used for medicinal purposes or like for a spa type situation for like healing, which so cool. I love that idea.
Yeah, that is so cool.
And of course,
what's the face?
Of course, no conspiracy complex episode would be complete. We've got aliens! Yes! So theory number 4.
This is Quattro.
Coming in hot. We have aliens. So the theory is that aliens either built Stonehenge themselves or provided the technology to build it. This started in 1968 with Eric von...
Which was like, I'm so sorry to interrupt you, but that was also like the height of like alien fever, right? It's like the 50s, 60s. Yeah. Okay.
So it started in 1968 with Eric von Daniken. I think it's a Dutch name. I'm not great at pronouncing things. I hope that's right. He published a book called Chariots of Gods, ? Unsolved Mysteries of the Past. Well, I didn't feel like I said it in enough of a question, so I should put the question mark in there. Unsolved Mysteries of the Past. And in this book, it suggests that ancient religions and technologies were given to the Neolithic people by ancient aliens. Ancient alien astronauts. Not just aliens. Nay.
Oh, they're
alien astronauts.
Gotcha. Mm-hmm. Okay, they're traveling. Okay.
Who were perceived by the Neolithic people as gods. So they met these aliens and were like, they're the gods.
That's interesting. I haven't heard that part of it. That would totally make sense because they're coming from the sky. They don't know what the fuck's going on. Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Yes. Okay. So in this book, he also gives credit for pyramids, Easter Island, and other like archaeological phenomenon. He credits those to these alien astronauts as well. And of course, there have been several UFO sightings in the area, one of which saw a tall, thin figure stalking researchers, which...
Wait, hold on. I'm too drunk for this shit right now. Guys, I'm literally, I've drank like less than half.
Yes.
And I'm literally really feeling it. So rewind that whole sentence. Who was stalking them when?
Okay, so it's one notable claim.
Of
a UFO sighting. And someone, I didn't get the name of the person who made this claim, saw a tall, thin figure stalking the researchers at Stonehenge.
During the 60s?
During the 60s.
Like Slender Man? Or like...
See, okay. Here's where my brain is like, okay, a tall, thin figure, this is just like a weird, lanky serial killer. Right? Like, that's where my brain goes. I would not immediately go to aliens. But...
Because, like, how tall? If it's like a 6-foot dude, then like, okay. But if it's like an 8-foot dude,
well, who
then
knows
okay.
how tall? Because, like, the researchers could be short. So, like...
Yeah, there's a lot of
this tall, lanky dude is just following around. Listen, he could just be a really tall intern. And it's a little dark outside. And people are like, oh my god, it's an alien. Like, nah, that's just...
And they're like, oh wait, we hired Jones last week.
Yeah, that's Jeff.
That's
He's
our
just
water
boy. Our water boy. He holds our little tiny brushes.
So they're being stalked in the 60s when they're doing research at Stonehenge.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yep. And I don't know who said that. I don't even have anything else to that claim. That's it.
Wait, was
tall,
it in that
thin
book?
Figure. Yeah.
Oh,
tall, thin figure stalking researchers. That's it.
Okay, how come every single wild-ass conspiracy theory that we've covered is one motherfucker being bored one day and he's like, I'm gonna write a book?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put all this random
That's
shit into it.
That's exactly what I thought. Every single one we've covered, there's like some rando.
Some rando who makes a book and thinks he's prominent.
Playing some random shit.
Yeah.
And it gets traction, and then that becomes like the biggest conspiracy theory.
How does that? How? Why?
How do they not? My
about.
question, especially in the Amelia Earhart one, is like, how do you not get into more trouble for like some outlandish shit that you claim?
Right?
Like, how are you not in trouble for defamation at all?
Right.
So
okay.
that's
So we're familiar with. Some random dude got bored one day. Was
wrote
like,
a book.
I'm gonna wrote this book.
I'm gonna wrote this book.
Guys, it's a lot of tequila in here.
All right, we're moving right along.
Okay, Theory Cinco.
Theory Cinco.
Woo!
I don't know how to say theory in Spanish, otherwise I would also say that in Spanish, but here we are.
Yeah.
It was the Druids.
I love this one.
I know. So,
Okay.
for those of you that don't know, Druids are priests or magical people within ancient Celtic culture. So, this one's... I love this one too because it's just fun. So, in the 17th century, John Aubrey and William Stukeley decided Stonehenge was the work of Druids, constructed as a temple to, and this is what it said on the website, their false idols, in quotes. Which, I like, how do you know that they're false idols if, like, no one's ever seen a real god? Everyone believes
That's
them.
true. All the idols are false.
All the idols in someone else's eyes are considered false because we all believe in different things. Are you okay? Are you going to throw up?
No, it really burnt my throat, and then I had to burp, and then made it worse.
Drink some water. Are you... I'm a little concerned.
This shit's really strong.
I know. I feel like I should drink a little bit of it to, like, ease your pain, but I have to drive home.
Yeah, if you weren't fucking driving right now, I would definitely take 2 shots of this fucking.
So, they constructed it as a temple to their false idols.
Okay.
So this one, I'm going to apologize now because there's a little bit of trigger warning if you're sensitive to animal cruelty. There's a little mention of that. So they believed it was used for the summer and winter solstice rituals because of the alignment with the moon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
There's also archaeological evidence that pigs were slaughtered during January and
No!
December. Which is why another reason why they think they were for a summer and winter solstice. June and December, actually. It's not supposed to be January. June and December. My notes have a typo. So, oh no! There's tears!
I don't love it.
I don't love it.
Also, I don't like that these 2 men, again, one day were like, you know what, this is what it was used for. Literally, your notes said that they decided it, and I was like, fuck these people.
Literally
What's happening?
decided. Like, they were just like, this is what it's for. Here's the best part of it, though. Stonehenge predates the Druids by about 2,000 years.
Okay, if you... This is a PSA for y'all. If you want to make fucking outlandish claims, make sure they're somewhat aligning.
Like,
and
they
make
weren't
them
even
accurate-ish.
They're not even off by, 100 years. Like,
No, these people literally picked a name out of a fucking hat, and then were like, okay, what's the worst thing that these Druids could have done? And then picked that out of a bowl of things. And then we're like, oh, let's Mad-lib this sentence together.
Right.
And this is what they had to be used for.
To be fair, to play the devil's advocate, I love a good devil's advocate.
Yes.
This was in the 17th century, which is before carbon dating and all of that, which is how we found out how old the stones are.
Oh, so they were just uninformed.
So they were just guessing at best, because they didn't have the technology. So it's not their fault, but also if you don't know, don't be like, this is for sure what it is. Be like, this could be it. So I don't know how they came to that conclusion. That's just what they decided. But Stonehenge, I already said that. Stonehenge predates Druids by 2,000 years. And the one thing is, though, Aubrey, which is one of the guys, John Aubrey, he did contribute the first measured drawings of Stonehenge, and he proved an astronomical role. There was an astronomical role that played into the building of the stones, where they're placed.
Oh, okay. So he was out here trying to research the best
he was really trying to make sense of it with what he knew, but he was off by a lot. A lot. A lot.
John Arbor, you can guess, I guess. You're still wrong, but you could guess. It's nice, I guess.
This one is
Theory number 6
is my favorite.
And these just keep going and going and going. Okay, what is that?
It's a Neolithic sex symbol.
For what?
In 2003, a single researcher from the University of British Columbia...
Did he write a fucking book?
No, he didn't.
Okay.
But he claimed that this was an ancient sex symbol, intentionally made to look like the female parts. I don't know if we're allowed to say the word.
I don't know either.
So I'm just not going to say
it. Question.
As a celebration of Mother Earth. I'm going to give you a minute to soak that in.
Why?
First of all, here's my first problem. It's a circle. I don't know about y'all. Mine's not a perfect circle. It's more of oval shaped, if anything. It's a little bit more. That's
fair.
It's a little more elongated.
It's like an eye.
Yeah.
A whispering eye.
But that's my first issue with it.
Yeah.
Second of all, oh my god, what the fuck? Thank you. Second of all, why? Why couldn't they just plant a tree for Mother Earth? You know? Why they gotta build a giant 25-ton stone circle? Sorry, more than 25 tons. Every stone is 25 tons.
Oop, she said stone.
Circle of Mother Earth's.
Were they calling it Mother Earth at that point in time?
I don't know. That's all he said. That's all of the information I could find on this. And I looked, I searched, I tried so hard. All I could find was that he claimed it was an ancient sex symbol intentionally made to look like female reproductive organs as a celebration of Mother Earth.
That just seems so weird.
Yeah.
It seems like a lot of work to go through just to do that. And also...
write a song about her. It's much easier.
Yeah, if we're going to...
I feel like he's just reading way too far into it.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just really trying to make it. Maybe it's like a kink for him. This got weird.
This is getting worse and worse the more we talk about it. The more we try to investigate this,
the more we try to make sense of it, the more painful it is. So we're going to move on. Theory number 7. Is our final theory.
It's our final theory?
It's our final theory.
Holy shit, there are a lot of theories for this one.
There's more. These are just the ones.
Earhart.
These are the biggest ones that I thought would make you laugh the hardest.
I love it and appreciate it.
So theory number 7 was that it was created as a soundscape. So basically it was created to mimic a sound illusion. And this is according to Stephen Waller, who is who does archaeoacoustics. I don't know how to say that. It's like a mixture of the word archaeology and acoustics.
That's cool. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Me either. But according to him, if you put 2 pipers, like people who play bagpipes,
gotcha.
2 pipers in the field near the dunes. I love bagpipes.
Oh, rough.
I mean, that's very Irish of me.
One too many Celtic festival.
Listen, I love a good bagpipe, all right? Moving on. So he states that if 2 pipers were to play in the field near the stones, it would have a strange effect on the sound. Basically, if they played in a certain place, the sound waves would actually cancel each other out, creating quiet spots throughout the stones. So I don't know how it maps out of where they would have to play, but basically they play in certain spots, and the way that the sound waves travel cancel each other out, so it creates quiet spots. Like the way it bounces off the stones.
What?
Isn't that wild?
That is so cool.
So if you walk through the stones, there will be certain parts where you can't hear the music at all because it's bouncing off the stones in different directions, and canceling out the sound.
That is so cool. Why would they build that though?
I don't have a reason.
Going insane
just to
these bagpipers, and they're like, we need 2 minutes of quiet, guys. 2 fucking minutes.
We need quiet immediately. So they built it. It's like the timeout space.
Putting you in timeout, and you don't even have to listen to the bagpipers.
You don't even get to listen to the bagpipes. So that was his theory, Stephen Waller, the archaeology acoustics guy. And little fun fact, the prehistoric circles are typically known as Piper Stone circles. So
Oops, that's so.
that kind of fits into the idea that it was built as a soundscape.
Wait, what are Piper Stones?
And that's what so there are other stone circles than Stonehenge. Like there are smaller ones and like other ones throughout Europe. Mm-hmm. So typically speaking, they are called Piper Stones, like in archaeology.
Please stop saying stones.
I'm sorry. I should have chosen a different word.
It's a straight fucking alcohol. Right
I'm
now.
so sorry. So.
But okay, so there are more examples of this thing.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Wait, so why is he the only one that's like relating all of these together and saying like, hey, Stonehenge is just a big version?
I don't know. That's just that he might not be the only one.
Oh.
Fair game. That's just the only one that I saw mention it. That was the only name that was like directly linked to it. So yeah. There were a lot more like smaller theories where there was only like 2 lines about something about this place. I'm trying so hard not to say the word. So if you want to do your own research, please do. Tell us if you find out anything else about Stonehenge. I would love to hear more about it.
That is wild.
There's, again, I said this at the beginning of the episode, there is no like conclusive idea of what it was used for. Like, it's just there. They're like, I don't know what this is.
So these are just like 7 of the most wild theories you found.
7 of the most wild theories that I thought you would find hilarious.
I love it. Wait, so which one do you believe though?
I think the one, obviously aliens. No, I'm kidding. I think the one that, logically speaking, I want to say it was used for like healing. It was built for like a healing purposes. I'm not even drinking and I can't talk. Like, what's wrong with me? Just because I know that area of the world and like the culture of like Celtic people. I know this was way before Celts. This was in the Neolithic period. I know that. Please don't be mean to me.
I don't know that. So if you're gonna be mean to someone, be mean to me.
That's our whole friendship. I'm like, please don't be mean to me. She's like, be mean to me. All right. But I know that area of the world, like magical powers and like healing, that type of stuff is very much a thing. It's very much commonplace there.
Yeah.
So logically speaking, I think that might be the most probable one. I would like to think it's aliens. I would like to think it was a team building exercise. I would like to think a group of people just came into work and they're like, hey, you see those stones over there? You're standing those bad boys up today. You got 12 hours to finish this circle, buddy. Like, I would like to think that just because it's hilarious. But I really think it was probably more either healing purposes or maybe not necessarily the Druids, but for like a religious reason of some sort.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
That is wild.
So many possibilities.
Yeah, so many possibilities. I would like to agree with you. I would like to think that it's a healing thing. I kind of like to think it's like a multi-purpose room for them. I kind of like to think...
a multi-purpose room.
They're like, listen, it looks pretty when we're not there.
It's a good quiet spot.
Ceremonies, and some people just don't have to listen to it. Our favorites.
We can track the stars from here.
We can track the stars. We can communicate with our idols.
Yeah.
Come down in spaceships sometimes.
You know. You know what? Wouldn't it be wild if that's like actually what it is? It's like a combination of everything. Like it symbolizes this, and the aliens help us build it, and this is happening, and this and this and this. Like, wouldn't it be wild if that was like we were all a little bit right?
That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome.
That'd be dope. What if?
Oh, I love a good what if with Delaney. You guys will learn when Delaney says what if, it's always like some off the wall shit.
What if? What if we actually built it, but it's future us traveling back in time to build it?
Yo.
So it's not aliens, but like kind of. Because it's time travel.
And they think it's aliens because we look so different. Because it's like so far in the... Oh my god.
Yeah. And we have some like future use for it or something.
I love a good time travel theory. You will,
It's the only thing this was missing.
the things you will learn about us as we go along through this. Love a good time travel. Love a good devil's advocate. Love a good Delaney what if.
What if? We should just have a whole Patreon series
Oh
just
my God,
what
what
if with Delaney.
like Olaf Explains, but what
Yes!
if with Delaney
Explains!
I still haven't watched that.
Oh
But-
my god.
Let us know down in the comments what you think of the Stonehenge episode. If you have your own theories about what brought those standing stones.
Yeah, come challenge these theories.
Also, leave us other conspiracy theories down in the comments to cover. What do you guys want to see? Give us suggestions.
Yeah,
We love
give
it.
us that.
So many great suggestions on our
Yes.
Instagram. If
Thank
don't
you
follow
so
us.
much to everybody who gave us suggestions on Instagram because that was bomb.
Yeah, we got a lot of really good suggestions. We got a lot. We have a lot of good stuff
good
to cover.
material coming your way.
Yeah.
So keep an eye out for the one that you suggested because it's coming soon. Don't
Yes.
you worry.
Yes. And if you don't follow us on Instagram, go
Why
ahead and
not?
follow us. Right? It's at Conspiracy Complex Podcast. It's linked here as well.
It is
We have a Twitter.
That's linked too. That's at Cons Complex Pod, not Bob's.
Not Bob's. And you can follow us on Spotify as well if you don't want to look at our beautiful faces, but why would you not? Hello.
Yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends, your sisters, your brothers, your mom, everybody about us and our podcast. And come back for more every couple of weeks.
Yeah, every 2 weeks we're dropping a new episode every other Wednesday.
Yes,
So make sure you turn on notifications for that. We'll be back right before Christmas with another one.
Yes.
So look out for that.
It'll be very seasonal, so get
Very
ready for us to
seasonal.
look crazy.
Get ready for this one to be drunk as fuck.
Yes, I'm fun too.
She's so fun. Otherwise, have a great holiday season.
We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you
Yes,
for
yes.
spending your time with us.
Yes, thank you for getting drunk or hydrated or
Caffeinated, juiced
or
up, who knows?
whatever works for you, or just for listening and watching. Always appreciate every kind of participation.
Yes. See you later.
Bye, guys.
I need to unlock it. With
Face.
your face.
Ah! Oh, I didn't like that one.
Did not like that one. Do you want to enter your thingy? It's not working. Okay.